Sid Jackson. Now, for the younger ones, Sid Jackson. He was our sportsman coming out of here, our main sportsman coming out of Rollins. You don't mind saying this as an introduction. Sid left as a young man from here, played football in Bunbury for South Bunbury. He was a two-time Hayward medalist, which is the best player for the whole Southwest, which is a high achievement, particularly in the 60s for a Nyungar person. And we always say a Nyungar person has always got to achieve a little bit more to be acknowledged as the best. And Sid achieved that in the 60s when it was hard going for Aboriginal people in towns and so on like that. So he went from South Bunbury as a footballer, played for East Perth, where he was robbed of a Sandover medal. He actually scored the highest votes. He actually scored the highest votes that year in the Sandover medal, playing for East Perth. And for some minor indiscretion, umpire decided it.
Mel Winnan.
And Sid missed out on that. And then from East Perth, went on, of course, to Carlton, and a champion footballer with Carlton Football Club, and ended up playing in 3 premierships over there. So, without further, Sid.
Thanks, Les, and thanks for the welcome, and lovely to be back here and seeing a lot of the old faces which I used to know when we were all young faces. And some it took a while to put the names to, but once they said their name, it flashed back good old memories straight away, and as soon as they spoke, I could understand that. So who they were. Yeah, Les, it's been a long road. I think some of those things that I've went through and Les spoke to you about was, I think, was a grounding from this place here, where we had a lot of discipline and work when we were kids, and I think that led on for me to going into the wider world, where a lot of our own people didn't have the opportunity. We were left out on the street in the cities and the towns and didn't have the support or anything that I had that kept me going, and the support that I got, people gave me that support so that I didn't let them down and kept at it, and I got through somehow. I'm standing here today, back on the place where it all started. So it's great for me.